Hello.
Oh my goodness.
Victoria.
Hello, Victoria.
How are we? Oh,
I made it.
waiting for people to get in here.
Hang on, and I'm only... Oh my gosh, I can't do the math. What, 4 minutes?
On your phone.
Yes. Let me...
You're so silent.
I gotta put this down.
Silent.
Let's just put you on not disturb forever. How is everyone doing?
We're freezing. It's very cold.
I have thermals on. Hello, Three Souls. What's up?
Hand warmers on. Three Souls Paranormal. How are we?
Let me just do not disturb every device that I own.
We are well. We are chilly, but we are well. Victoria. Mwah. Hello, gorgeous.
Yes, Victoria. Of course.
The nipple of knowledge.
The nipple of knowledge. I can't not bring it.
We must have it.
Mm-hmm. The nipple of knowledge is required.
It shall help with us this morning. Yeah, we're doing good. Three Souls. We're doing good. A little girl this morning, but we are good. We are good.
Yes, it is very chilly. I'm very sleep deprived. Don't know if you can tell. Because we had our trip and we only got 4 hours both nights. Yep. And then the third night, when I got home, I only got maybe 5 hours, if that. And then yesterday, I edited my episode that is premiering after this. I didn't start until 12:30 editing it. And I finished it. Yes, the nipple of knowledge will remain there forever.
Hey, Electric. Hello. Black Cat, Julia. Hello. Gorgeous peoples.
So I said to Jane, oh my gosh, so many cuts, so many cuts. I was just like, now everyone, I was watching some of it yesterday. I think it was maybe when you were having a nap. I'm not sure. But it was maybe 5:30, and I'm just at the table. I'm just editing, and then I'm just watching a bit, and I fell asleep while I was editing, and I woke up and I was like, shit. Okay, but I'm really, really hoping that the episode turns out okay, because I was editing like this, majority of the time, one eye open. And I went to bed at 2:00 this morning. So
that's why I just had a nap, because I couldn't do it. I was freezing. I was tired. I was like, I can't work. I can't do it.
Yep. So tired. You can't see the bags.
Paranormal Sun. Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
How are we?
Oh, it's good to see all of you.
Yes.
So we've had an interesting 5 days, haven't we?
Yes.
Yes, we have. Mm-hmm. Maybe we should start. Maybe we should leave the trip until after the other announcement with our filming schedule.
Our filming schedule, however you may pronounce it. We've been through this before. Schedule. Because we're scheduling. Some things in. All right. It's all happening in my face today.
I had to have a good talk to Jane, because
it's not like I'm in trouble.
The post of Clackline on IG last visit. We had to have some words. No, I said to her, because we were talking about it, and I'm just like, Jane, we've got to go back one last time before you go home. Like,
there's just
I can go back as many times as I like.
I
but
cannot.
because we've, you know, kind of been going through these days of our lives, spirit, you know, drama, dilemma, whatever you want to call it, we need to figure it out and get the answers together.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll get the answers. But there's
Or
yeah,
more.
yeah. There's just it's too it's too active not to go back, and two, there's just too many questions that we need answers to. When every time we get some answers, there's more questions.
Yes.
Paranormies, what's up?
Hello.
Good to see you guys.
Paranormies. Yeah, so every, you know, like visit that we've been, I mean, we went from the first time not getting
very
jack
much
shit,
at all.
really, other than some noises and an EVP or two.
Oh,
second time
one lot of footsteps that we discovered after
second time we went,
editing.
Place was going off like
crazy.
A rocket. And then the third time we went, you know, this story just keeps unfolding. And hashtag, everyone put it in the chat, Dave is dead. I want to see lots of hashtags, Dave is dead.
Thanks, Inner Goddess, for remembering. Yeah, YouTube is still having issues with those notifications all over the show. And it's growing old.
Just a little.
Just a little.
And you know what?
Yes, it is the pocket of plasma, the nipple of knowledge, Paranormies. We have one also.
It's the nipple of knowledge. It's the same one as Pat's. Like, I've had it for ages, but you can't use the damn things to investigate. I mean, look at this. Hang on, let me put the sensor on.
Say something. Hello.
Hang on. Hello. Okay, so this is just like with the sound sensor on. The damn thing goes off if you move your foot it's like a millimeter.
It'd be like using one of those plasma domes. Like, it's just a novelty.
Yes. So
it's a very novel inside joke.
Patrick and I like play with the damn things.
Yes, Victoria, I agree.
Nipple of knowledge is too powerful sometimes.
Oh, my tummy! I'm having all sorts of issues today.
Guys, what are you doing? What's going on? I'm not seeing any hashtag Dave is deads. That made sense, didn't it?
Oh, really, Electric? I didn't find that in my research. How interesting.
A little bit of research clock on there were rumours of the owner not paying the employees and running off to England.
Yeah, well, there was.
Can you send us that link?
Yeah, if you can send us that, Kim, that'd be awesome. Yeah, bad debt and, was coming through a lot, and bad credit and all sorts of stuff where, obviously if you've watched the episodes, you would see that was coming through a lot for us.
I'm being blinded.
Yes, Paranormies, you did it right. Hashtag Dave is dead.
That is it. Oh, that's what I want to see. Woo. Let's get that going.
Yeah, I've got to get my t-shirt. I've got to get my t-shirt happening. Yes, Dave is dead.
Yep.
And Dave can damn well stay dead. He is not a very nice person.
No,
he obviously wasn't a very nice person in the human realm, because he's quite the awful spirit.
Oh gosh, like I couldn't. Okay, so
creepy, sleazy. Yeah. Yep.
I'm uploading just footage from Serpentine Cemetery that we did weeks ago. I really wanted to put up the next clack line because the next one is good.
I like that one. Hashtag Dead Dave. Yes.
Stay Dead Dave.
Loving it, Victoria.
So I need a gap in between my Shadow Factory / clack line.
Yeah, well, I'll be having a gap just because I haven't had the time to sit down with part 2 of my clack line. So I'll be giving you guys York Cemetery, which we visited whilst we're away. during the week. So was it the weekend? When did we go? I don't even know what day it is. I'm so lost.
Hang on. What were you even saying on
York Cemetery? When did we go there?
We went there Thursday night.
Thursday night. Yes, so it
Mhm.
was during the week. So yeah, I'll be giving you guys my little explore of that.
Yes, and I
in
said to
between
Jane yesterday.
Time, and that'll be coming on Wednesday. Tuesday night for you guys. See, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm so lost.
I said to Jane,
completely lost.
because I had 5-6 clips to go through for this episode after this. And I said to Jane, why couldn't I have just had an uncut bit of footage somewhere? And I can't use my York uncut because Jane's putting hers up, and I'm like, and then Jane went to bed last night, and I'm like, that's not fair. Everyone went to bed last night.
It's only because I uploaded late last week, so I got that saving grace. Then I had to wait for
bloody YouTube to upload my video. Although I must admit, it only took an hour to upload, so that was a relief.
Yeah.
Selena.
Hi, Selena.
Yeah, so we are going to be planning, we're going to be having a little Jane and Peter staff meeting after my premiere. And because we've got a couple of other potentials that
yes.
Will be good. There was one that we were doing tomorrow night at an undisclosed location, but because we are kind of brain dead, I guess you could say.
Still not full functioning after our little trip away.
I
still
need
quite
to
worn
message
out
the lovely owner and postpone that till next week. But
we're going back to Clackline one more time, Liana. That's all you've missed. Yes, it was supposed to be our last adventure, but we're going back.
Mm-hmm.
Because
there's too many unanswered questions. We need to figure it out together before Janie goes home.
Yes, because it's just shy of 3 weeks that I go home now. So yes, gotta do it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, depending on how much we uncover.
Thank you, Selena.
The next visit. Because we might
have it down.
Plan it for early next week to maybe head up there. We might even go back another 2 times, as in another 1 time before you go after that. So, because I mean, far out, like legit, you guys, it is days of our lives. The Young and the Restless.
Yep.
Any soap opera that you can think of, that is what the spirits at Clackline are like. And it's still running. It's still going. The same shit's still going on there.
Yep. Crazy.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so we've got a few other things we want to do, but it's all a matter of time. So, if we didn't have editing to do in between, we'd be like, let's just smash it out. But the Dead and the Restless. Paranormal Sun, I love it. Yeah, that's what it's like.
Absolutely.
That's what it's like.
Yeah, I should change my title to The Dead and the Restless. Guys,
Indeed.
I am putting up my PayPal link. It is also in my description box. Desperately need donations. Really, really struggling. And if we want to go back up to Clackline, because it's nearly a 2-hour drive. And our fuel prices at the moment are through the roof. So any help would be very much appreciated. Thank you.
I'm just going to put mine in the chat.
Do I have any mods in the chat that can post my link? How can I do? I'm sure I've got. Kim, are you a mod? What's going on?
Why is she not a mod?
Well, that's what I'm about to find out.
Look, where is everything?
Oh, look what I opened up to. Hang on, I'll show you guys. That's what I opened YouTube up to.
Oh, look at that beautiful face.
It's DePatrick. That's actually really freaking, like, I like that. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. That's good.
Well, I've just put your link in the chat
Thank you, Jane.
because I am a mod.
She's modding right next
I'm
to me.
modding, sitting on a ledge, and look at the multitasking going on.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Multitasking beast mode as I'm trying to find my own here.
I'm never sure how. What do you mean, Julia? What do you mean? I'm never.
Oh, and there's mine. So I'm just popping mine in the chat as well, guys, because obviously, yes, I've got some obviously getting home. It's quite the expensive little mission, and yeah, then I've got some big trips and long travel to location. Blinded. Well, just that's video lighting for you. Long trips and some good locations coming up when I get home as well. So we've got lots going on in between here and there and everywhere.
Yes. Oh, I'm not sure how to put links up. Oh, okay. Julia, I need to
That's okay, Julia.
Noises.
Electronically challenged, aren't we all?
I will add you to my mod group because I will have to add. I added Kim and Vicky.
I thought I had this turned down and it's going off like a pop.
I know, you freaking attack me.
I did not attack you.
You always attack me.
Oh my God, she's so dramatic.
I'm not. Guys.
Victoria, thank you.
I'm not.
3 Souls Paranormal. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I just saw that now. You're awesome. You guys are all awesome. So awesome.
You are so awesome.
Yeah, technology does not like me either, Kim. Like, seriously. I call myself a tech tard. That's...
Thank you, Frankie. And thank you, Vicky. You guys are amazing. And look, if you can't donate...
Hey, it's totally fine.
It's fine.
Just showing up.
You're all awesome.
Yeah, just showing up every week or even just randomly. It's
the awesomeness of the awesome awesome.
Yes.
So I've got you saying it now.
Janine, hello.
Hey, Janine.
Gorgeous.
That's what I used to say to Nibbles. You are so awesome. So awesome. We brushed Denny Bellina a couple of days ago.
He did not like me touching him.
No. No. He felt like he was
being violated
in a big way. But it was kind of good because he was being distracted by the fact that Jane's skin was touching his fur. That he didn't notice that I was brushing him
such a ponce
for the first half. But yeah.
Anyway. All right. Well, what's next on the agenda? Our trip. Well.
Okay, well, hello, Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Okay, so
hello.
I think we should start with leaving the not the house, Mum's house. Let's go from starting our journey after we left my mum's house. Let me just preface this next thing, okay, by saying every single time I've driven up to York, which has been a lot.
Frank, hello.
It is Frank. Nice, smooth sailing, just driving on out into the countryside. If I come across, I might come across one truck to overtake. One.
I swear I had every goddamn road, train, truck,
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't you even think about it, people.
Oh, no.
Mm-mm-mm.
No, they're thinking about it. Oh, we've just had the council rock on up to mow the park across the road, so it's going to get noisy.
Hopefully not. So I hadn't even gotten out of suburbia. And first truck. No, slow car. The traffic was just normal. There wasn't a huge amount of traffic, but stuck behind slow cars. And then the big mother effing trucks come. And because we're going up on an incline, because we're going through the hills, I think Jane could have walked faster than my vehicle.
Yep.
So we finally get past all the damn trucks and we're cruising. So, we're just chilling out.
Patrick. Yes, the nipple of knowledge.
Hello, Patrick.
We must have to help.
But then, like, there's a part we go through that Sean and I always lose, like, in like service on our phones. So my Spotify will just like pause until we're within service. It's a 2-hour drive, guys. I think we had music for maybe 20, 30 minutes max.
So yeah, we're just driving. Google Maps is showing us the way.
Jane decided to sing to me.
So I'm making up songs as we're going along.
I'm trying to drive and not kill us by laughing. It was so amusing. So then we just like, F it. We're just going to be special, very, very special.
It was great. It was fun.
And then I said to Jane, can you, I'm sure we're going to be getting to the turn-off soon. Oh, no, but before we got on the turn-off, wasn't it the council? It was the freaking council.
Oh, we got stopped at roadworks for like literally almost half an hour as they're deciding they want to change what lanes we're going to. And, they might as well just pulled up and had lunch while they were at it. Anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, well, the guy in the car behind us, he was out stretching his legs, and then his wife decided to get out. They were an older couple. His wife decided to get out and go up and say, what is going on? That was fun. And then I said to Jane, the turn-off's got to be coming up, and I don't want to miss it because, it's a shortcut. Can you look it up, please?
Hardly any phone reception. Took us ages to get that loaded. So anyway, we find the turn off. We're on our merry way. Google's showing us the way. I've got Google Maps up. So anyway, we're coming in and out of reception. And we're just driving, and Peter's like, we're just driving for a while. Peter's like, I've never seen this. I don't know where we're going. Like,
no, this is a new way.
This is a new way. I was like, well, I'm just going the shortest way Google said to go. So, and then
we're going the back way.
We're just getting on these like 1-lane roads and no speed limits. And she keeps going, I've never seen any of this. This doesn't look familiar. And I'm like,
houses.
Let me just check that Google still get us. Because I felt like we were going in a circle.
Oh, yeah, because you said up ahead, turn left. And I was like, left?
Are we backtracking?
I said to her, are you sure? And she's like, that's what Google says, left. And I'm just like, it doesn't feel right.
No.
But I turned left, and I thought maybe it's just me because I haven't been this back way before. And then I said to Jane, I don't remember this. So, yeah, you decided to look it up.
I decided to look it up. We had to drive a bit to get, reception. And then, Google, somewhere as it had lost service and then gained service, had completely rerouted us some completely other long-ass way.
Mm-hmm.
So it was driving us literally the longest in-circle way to get where we were going.
It was fucking hysterical.
Yeah, Pat, no, turning left never feels right. I was like, Yeah. I'm just going to bring back the days of the street directory or Referedex if you're from Queensland. I was like, we were making jokes like next time we're bringing a damn map and a compass because Google clearly doesn't know what it's talking about.
That was the thing. Oh my gosh, we then decided to tell Google what a piece of shit it was. And I reckon if anyone had been a fly in the car, would have just been. And we're deciding,
we're like, well, if Google actually listens to you, we're deciding to rip into YouTube as well, since it's all
Google.
Yeah, since it's all the same. Anyway, one of those you had to be there moments with Jane and Peter.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I just decided to read Google Maps for myself, and I got us to where we were going. But on the way, the harvester, the gigantic harvester that took up the whole of the damn road.
Yeah, because I look up ahead and I'm like, what the you've got to be kidding me. And then Jane's a harvester, really? And I just lose it. Like, I'm just
So this wasn't one little, harvester. This thing on the back of a tractor took up the entirety of this goddamn road.
Including the side parts of the road.
Mind you, old mate driving it did pull over when he could and allowed us to pass. We gave him the good old country wave and he gave it back. It's like we just anything that could have gotten in our way or happened to get there did. So what should have taken us 2 hours, what ended up taking us about 3.5?
Don't you know? Okay, so we get back on track. And I said to Jane, okay, right, that feels better. Turning right feels better because York's this way. We're going back to Perth at this point. And then, because I said to Jane.
Yeah, we were almost headed back to Perth, literally in a circle.
Yeah, I said to Jane, I don't get it. This is weird. There's no baba sheeps. I don't see any baba sheeps. I don't see any cattle. I didn't see any
farmhouses.
I haven't seen one vehicle. And
text. We finally see a person once I decided to actually just forget what Google was doing and follow the map myself. And we actually saw a lady at her mailbox on this huge ass property, and we're like, oh my God, humanity! I'm dying.
Oh, it was.
At one stage, we were so far out in the middle of nowhere, we're like, are we going to get abducted by friggin' aliens or something? Because that's what it's looking and feeling like right now.
And I said that on, oh my gosh, yeah, we'll have to mention that on our way back from York Cemetery because that was gold. And then the train.
I wasn't driving. It was Peter.
It was me. She was directing me.
It was Google. I said, blame Google. It was once I took control of the map, we actually got there. So it was Google's issue, not mine. I got us there.
Freak me. It was amusing. It was really, well, we were really we were kind of going between to just nearly wetting ourselves,
just losing our minds.
I literally, guys, had to keep slowing down because I was that hysterical. But
what the fuck am I doing?
Obviously, the universe wanted Jane and I to spend some more time bonding in the car. So there's a reason for everything. Yes. And yes, but then
we got to see some parts of the world I'd never seen before, so I couldn't complain.
So did I.
Yes.
And I said to Jane, oh my gosh, after the human, we saw a human, we're driving another 5 minutes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's baba sheep. We're finally in the right area. And then the freaking train.
Oh, this thing. It wasn't 10 kilometers long, like I said on my story, but it probably was about 2 kilometers long. And
it was going
it
slow.
Was
so slow.
And then it stopped. We're like, why is it stopped across the train crossing? Because there was a stop, a loading stop for when it stops.
I know, and
whatever
I looked up ahead
stops,
and I'm like, oh my gosh, please
don't be loading or unloading.
Please.
And we're just sitting there going, we could be here for hours. Are you serious? But no, they took off one of, like, they
broke the train so we could cross.
And we're like, bingo, I feel like I won the lotto. And yeah, we were there for a little while, but it was going so slow, Dan. Like, I literally could have ran faster. I could have walked faster. Like,
yeah, like we could have walked faster. It was hysterical. That's why we're like, no. Like, I thought to myself, I've got to film this and put it on my IG. So that kind of just like finished off the drive just to get to Green Hills. And then we got to Green Hills and
it all went pear-shaped. Yes,
it went pear-shaped, and I had organised those 2 dates with April Shiziona, and is such a sweetheart, but
no, Victoria, we did not. I told you we don't have those here.
What was it? What'd she say?
Spider nests, like Facebook says you have.
Those photos weren't from Australia.
We don't have them here.
One of those was from Canada and the other one was from Oregon. That's in America.
There were plenty of, like, you know, old, like, built-up spider webs around the pub, but none of those. We were in the middle of nowhere. I did not see one single snake. The only spider I saw was so microscopic, you literally would have needed a magnifying glass to see it.
Damn, Jane.
Didn't even see a kangaroo.
To keep the joke going.
Didn't even see a kangaroo.
We only saw the 100 drop bears in the gun trees. That was all we saw.
No. The only drop bear was the picture it was me sitting in that picture I put on IG.
I know, it was funny because I said to Jane, because it was freezing, and I'm just like, I'll get my fluffy. Where is it? Give me a fluffy dressing gown. And I'm like, I've got this like pullover thing that's, you know, like really oversized and warm and comfy because Jane has been freezing her nipples of knowledge of. And
it's cool.
I said to her, put this on. And then the next time I saw her, she'd put the hood up. And I said to her, look at you. I said, you look like a koala. And you're like, yeah, I looked in the thing in the window and I was like, it's got ears. And I said, yeah, you look like a freaking drop bear.
So I was like, that's it. I don't want a human
never
anymore.
Ending.
I don't want a human anymore. I've decided to become a drop bear.
Yeah, so when we get to Green Hills, like I said, we had booked those dates specifically with April because they've had
Must have been a council meeting, Leanna. The council meeting, yeah, legit.
Good Lord. They've had workers there because they've been doing the roads or something like that. So the inn has been pretty like full, and they were supposed to have left that morning, like the Thursday morning. And so April was not there and unfortunately didn't get back until Friday night. And so her partner was there and he said he didn't even know we were coming to begin with.
Hi, sleeping
angel.
Angel. Like,
and, you know, so I had to explain, and then I said, I've already organised it all with April. And he said, okay. He said, well, you know where, to go, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just assuming, yep, cool, we're going back up to the same room that we're always in, which is Agatha's room and Mary's room. And I opened the door and stopped dead because there's like someone's stuff like everywhere. And I'm like, go back downstairs, say, someone already in that room. So then he had to ring April. And so we ended up staying in
the pink room.
The pink room, which is the room where Sean and I had the door slam. And that room is quite, active. But yeah, like with the amount of stuff that I have to take, like for like equipment, all of that, and then Jane's stuff, I'm like got this much room for moving. And then Jen and her daughter, yeah, were across down the hall, and the workers weren't going back. I messaged April, and the workers weren't going back until the Friday, and I said to Jane, we won't have access to these rooms, but most of all, we're not going to have access to Agatha's room, which is like, grr. We weren't impressed. No.
So that's why we went to the cemetery.
Yeah. I said, well,
but even that was an issue. And then
let's go to the cemetery. Yeah, like what happened with the cemetery? Like, I mean, it was pitch black, and afterwards, because not a huge amount happened. I think we're only there for an hour.
Yeah,
max.
We didn't get a lot. I got some good stuff. I didn't want to run the spirit box because I didn't want to wake up the whole of York because it's such a quiet town. But yeah, I got some decent stuff through the necrophonic. Nothing else on any of the other devices. But
thank you, Janine.
But yeah, just
thank you, sweetie.
Yeah, it just the energy was just off. It was just one thing after the other that trip, and it was on top of investigating. It was just exhausting, and but you've got to roll with the punches and make one of it you can.
And the driving. But I said to Jane on the way back to Green Hills, because we're out in the middle of nowhere. There's it's pitch black, and I said to her, you know what? How about some aliens come down, abduct us, but let's just remember to start recording, so then we can at least get something really cool and post it when we get brought back to Earth.
But no, like yeah, we ended up with some good stuff.
Yeah, we did.
So all was not lost.
Well, we didn't think we did.
No.
Until we were filming on Friday night. And Jen, are you freaking kidding me? I'll go get the door.
Someone's knocking at the door. So, yeah, the next night oh, that's really loud. People mowing. The council's just decided they need to mow the park. The park never really needs mowing. Yeah, I know. I was trying to talk and I was like, that's really loud and I can't really even hear myself talking. Parcel. Amazon.
I think this might be the rig, maybe. Oh, I hope it is.
What did you order? What did you order?
I don't know. What is... Oh, no. It's my... I'm confused right now. Anyway, continue talking. I'm sorry.
I don't know. What were we talking about? The next night.
Yes. So we decided... Because we did a double sensory when we got back from the cemetery Thursday night. But like with all the, me driving and all that, like I was like absolutely knackered. So I think we went to bed about 3. And then Friday night, Jane and I thought we'll do the double sensory again in that room, in the Ruby room first. And then we can, get on with filming. We're not going to do that ever again. Normally we always leave our double sensories until the end of the night.
Yeah.
For reasons that it can really drain us and everything. And yeah, we were absolutely exhausted. The spirits were very demanding. So, yeah, when we finished our sensory depth, Jane and I felt like weak little puplins.
Yeah, very, very drained.
Yeah.
So.
But, then Jen was filming, because I only just did, filming in the Ruby room. And I got something. I finally got something. So I was looking at, what was I looking at? Like, was it just the double sensory from the first night, or?
I can't remember.
So Jane and I go back, and I got it again, but the first night. And Jane was just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So she went and grabbed her computer, and then we spent like an hour and a half like watching.
It wasn't on my angle.
Well, it wasn't the same, but yeah, like
there's other stuff.
We got stuff, guys.
Very interesting.
That, yes, we're a little bit excited about. But yeah, and we haven't finished watching that footage either.
Yeah.
But yeah, that will be cool. So Janie and I are going to be doing an edit of the running footsteps that we had happen in Clackline. That's on my part 3, I think it is. On part 3.
Yeah, it happened at the end of the doubles.
Yeah.
No, my end of my sensory depth.
Yes.
That I was doing.
Yeah.
Which I haven't got up yet. That should be in my part 2.
Yeah. Oh, it's my phone case.
It's your phone case.
Well, that's still exciting.
No, it does not need batteries. They were like, Danny's like, do I need to look away? I think I'm there.
Yeah. My phone case. What were we saying? Oh, about Clackline.
Yes.
So we're going to do an edit of it, and because Jane's camera died, like it stopped filming. I think it only filmed you for what, like 2 seconds?
25 minutes.
Yeah.
You've got the last 10, roughly, I think it is, yeah.
And your GoPro was drained, so you were using, what was it?
No, but I've got the GoPro filmed, but it's facing the corner.
So Jane's got the GoPro on.
So you can hear the audio. You just don't. All you can see is Jay's shadow as he moves away.
So you can actually see where we all are in the room. So we're going to put it together, and so it'll be, this is what we heard. This is where all 3 of us are. There's no 4th person. There's nothing. And then we are going to be tagging Nukes and so Spooks,
Tam, Shivers, whoever, everyone and anyone.
Yep. So when we post that, guys, please just share and tag, like
email
all of them, email them. Yeah. Get it out there. So Spooks is good. Like, he'll view my story if I tag him.
Because we really need help.
But yeah, it would be awesome for Jane, especially, to get some exposure. So and I mean, I think it's pretty freaking awesome evidence too.
Yeah, like it was crazy.
But like I said to Jane, it's very, very fast, so we'll have to slow it down to like probably 30, even 25%.
It's there,
but you'll be able to
hear it. It's very distinct. It's there.
We could even show like the actual sound and audio track of the footsteps. I'm trying. Sure, just a phone. Okay, there's a secret compartment, Dan. A secret compartment under here, but I can't show it on my on my live, because when I get monetized sometime this century, it will be demonetized.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So But the stuff at Green Hills was it was good, but we also had Jane and I we went out. This was on the Thursday night.
Yeah.
So before we started the double sensory, we decided to go out the back and just have a little look around, and I saw some lights flash. I said to Jane, those lights just flickered. What's going on with that?
That was crazy.
And so we sit down on the couch out there and, just wait, thinking maybe.
I didn't even think these lights worked.
Me neither.
They looked like they were inoperable.
Yeah. So I said to Jane, well, let's see if it's like, a timer thing or whatever. And then Jane saw them flicker. So we're like, right, cool. So when we saw them flicker the second time, we didn't have our phones in our phone, like in our rigs or anything. We just had our phone. So we're like scrambling to get
going,
our
oh my God, record. Because we basically started asking questions, and we're like, are these flickering, like, at intervals?
Yeah.
So we're just sort of watching them.
Mm-hmm.
But then we started asking questions, and we're like, make it flick once, twice, doing the usual, like, how you would if you had a torch or whatever.
Yeah.
And we're like, I'm pretty sure this is like answering us. So we're like, holy shit, we need to start recording. And yeah, they weren't flickering at intervals, like, or at a distinct time interval.
It was very sporadic.
It was sporadic, and it was different strengths. It was like flickering like hard, or is flickering not so strong. So I'm like,
well, yeah, and we got the 2 flashes.
Two flashes.
I said, okay, well,
once for yes, 2 for no. Yeah. And we're like, no, there is a spirit here communicating through these lights with us. So yeah, we filmed that, like, it's not very good quality, but it was happening. We just had to run. Yeah.
But we won't say what else happened during that bit, because we do want to throw it up.
It was a really cool interaction. And
but see, this is a really good example, actually. So just like when we were communicating with Mary on our first Green Hills visit, and she was interacting with one of the light sensors we had set up, and she would respond probably 80% more to when Sian asked a question compared to if I asked a question. So I had Sian like asking the questions. Same thing happened in this case. Like, we were both, kind of picking up it's a male presence, but, we're also picking up, he's a little bit shy, he's not too sure. And then when we're both standing there, like, filming, we're, thinking, okay, he's going to, like, freak out type thing. But, I asked a question and didn't get a response. And I said, well, maybe you should ask.
He seemed to be responding more when I was asking the questions. He seemed to want to interact with me more. Yeah. Yeah.
So, and that happens, that can happen quite a lot. I mean, you can, be investigating anywhere, and the spirit might just only want to, pay attention to that particular person. There's something about that person that, they like. And don't get me wrong, like, he did respond to some of my questions, but it was definitely more, if Jane asked, it was more of a like quicker response. Compared to mine. Yeah. And
well, I was asking exactly, Peter would ask a question, and I just there'd be no response, and I'd just pretty much go ask the same question. Yeah. He would respond straight away. Yeah. It was like, no, I don't want to talk to that lady. I like you more. Yeah. It's nothing personal. It's just,
I'm into blondes. I'm into, what is it? No.
Gothy Cleopatra looking.
I was calling her Cleo. So, yeah. I'm more into the Cleo look.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not the blonde look.
Sometimes it's how I think more just how they resonate with your energy. Like, it's just, it's just an energetic sort of resonance more than anything. Yeah. Some spirits want not a bar of you, and others just, they just are drawn to you.
Yeah. And so in saying that, you can go to a, active location and have a team there either earlier in the night and just be getting like bam, 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 even the night before, bam, 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 and you go in there either on your own or with your team, whatever, and nothing. Other than, you know, a few little creaks and, you know, noises. It could be that the spirits are just like, yeah, we don't like you guys.
Yeah, they just don't.
And again,
with you.
It's nothing personal.
It's no different to how, you know, people in the human realm are drawn to each other or not drawn to each other.
Yeah,
works exactly the same way, and with spirits.
Well, see, Jane's even said that if there are any child spirits around, like, they're drawn to her because of, you know, your experience, you know, working with children in the daycare. And
I'm a very childlike at heart.
And I mean, you guys,
you
saw that, like, on the IG Live I did. You know, like there was two of them, kids, you know, hanging off of Jane's arm.
Kids are drawn to me just in life. Like, if there's a kid, they'll just be like, like, lady, hello.
And, you know, like the first time Sean and I investigated at the Roundhouse, we did get a little boy coming through. But, yeah, the interactions that we had with the kids while we were there with you was way more.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That makes me think, like, it would be so awesome for us to go to Fairbridge because of the kids.
I know. Well, I've been wanting to go there. It's just so much money that I
all right, guys,
do not have.
600. Yes, but Clive Cottage, which, you know, I've investigated before. There's another couple of cottages that are haunted and quite active. Is, I think, what, $385 for one night, because, you know, it's for multiple people. So could we try and get a goal of raising enough money so Jane and I can investigate that before she goes home?
Because apart from Clackline, we don't really have anything anywhere else epic to investigate.
Freo's way too much.
Freo's way too much.
Oh my gosh, I was so annoyed. Chew buddy. Took my money.
Dantex says we need a Patrick doll on our investigations to ramp up the ghosties. Well, that would be good.
Have you seen this, Patrick? Are you still watching? What I can say, my house goes really like my 5-year-old. Very positive things always come through towards her. They tell her she's good and sweet and don't be afraid. Yeah. Yeah, no, kids really bring them in. But, oh, man, like, it would be amazing to take Jane up to Fairbridge.
Not an inflatable one. Of course not, Janine. We just need a little one. No, well, I'm hoping, like, when we do when we do eventually get to investigate with Patrick, well, not all hell will break loose, but it'll certainly
we'll get things thrown at us.
It'll certainly be interesting. It'll be game on. Yes,
absolutely. So yeah, should we do a little fundraiser to try and get to
because apart from Clackline, we don't really have a lot of elsewhere to go. We've either done it and we've sort of done it as much as we can, and we're kind of running out of options. But
just the story, if you guys have watched my video on Clive Cottage at Fairbridge, it is just a horrible history. It was very hard for me to do that investigation, and especially to edit it. I could not wait to just finish editing it because I was just like, it was just emotionally draining. But I'd love to go. Give anything to get back there.
Yeah.
Because I can imagine, you know, if it was active like that for Sean and I, how much it would be for Jane and I, because we really amp things up. and we'd be able to do a double sensory. Oh my gosh, could you imagine us doing a double sensory there?
Oh, it'd be epic. It would be epic.
Ooh.
How much is Clive Cottage again? I've forgotten. I had it written down somewhere.
How much is what?
To go to...
Oh, you said Clackline. How much?
No, Clive Cottage,
Clive Cottage, I think it's $385.
We need to double check this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's $385. Because it's one of the cheaper houses. Oh shoot, look at the time. All right, so we might wrap it up there, but like we said, we're going to do the short clip on the spirit running because we really want to get featured to help our channels
grow even more. So when that does come out, guys, everyone, email Spooks,
yes,
Nukes, Slapcam,
everywhere,
Shivers, everywhere. Please help us out, guys.
Yes, help us do Fair Bridge. That would be epic.
So we need 385.
385
ASAP. Got 3 weeks to get us there. Less than 3 weeks because we need to get everything
and because I would need to book it and make sure get an available date. So
yeah, that would be awesome. That's the thing. We just want to get you guys like better quality content, which is meaning getting to the good locations.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't. Getting better quality equipment would be fantastic, but that's just not in our means at the moment. So it means just getting us to those better quality locations where the activity is at.
Yeah.
And they cost money and, a lot of money.
And the features too, gathering, getting that, awesome evidence on camera, that's, epic enough to be featured because then that's going to even bring more and more followers to our channels.
Love you, Vicky.
Love you, Vicky.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Am I going to see you in my premiere, Vicky? Otherwise, I might have to put the nipple of knowledge away.
Blackmail her.
I'm going to blackmail you, Vicky.
And that's the thing. We really need as much help as we can get to bring you guys that better quality content.
So we know that
any small amount helps. Yes. Any small amount helps. If you can't help, we totally understand. It's fine,
And we know there are a lot of you who can't and totally understand that.
That's fine.
But what you could do to help is share the PayPal link, post it over your socials, and see if we can get that money to investigate.
Yeah.
That would be so cool. I won't got to go to sleep. That's okay, Vicky.
We totally understand.
All right. Well,
sleep well, lovely.
Get your beauty sleep, and I'll make sure the nipple of knowledge will be here next time. Love you. So.
All right.
We shall get going, and my episode will be starting very soon.
15 minutes.
Yes. 15 minutes. Yeah.
10 o'clock, isn't it? Our time.
What's this? One thing you guys have to come to the States.
Yes, well, that will be happening as soon as we're allowed to international travel.
We are going to Reno. We are going there. Reno. Film with Patrick. Hopefully have lots of things thrown at us. Heck, we even said, did we say in the Zoom meeting? No, we didn't. But, we got that overboard that it was like, hell, let's just go for it. Spirits, throw Jane off the balcony. Throw me off the balcony. Do something. Please, anything. Slam a door in our face.
Let's go. Go to town.
Yeah. What does it say? 10 p.m. my time. Oh, I'm sorry, Kim. I'm sorry. Yeah, 6:45. Yes. Yes, Dawn. All right, guys. Well, we shall say goodbye. And
love you all.
Next
Good
week,
to see you in here.
Next week, it will be live on Janie's channel, in between her premiere and my premiere.
Yes.
So,
and we will be getting the Reddit React lives going sooner or later. It's just been,
Saturday,
chaotic.
which will be there Friday night.
Yes.
I think we'll need it by the end of this week.
Yes, hopefully. Otherwise, it will be coming. It will be coming when it's coming. It's just, I forgot we had this trip away, and there's all sorts of things happening.
Yes.
There's
lots happening, lots of editing, lots of watching footage. So you guys are awesome. Thank you all for hanging out.
Thank you. And we shall see who we see in the premiere chat.
Yeah. Go. Mwah.